Happy New Year! Welcome to 2025. I know. If in a minute you have not seen my face, I understand there is this honest reason and a valid reason for that. Your girl was getting married, it was a holiday, it was a lot going on, but do not worry. I have all of those content prepared for you. You will see them, okay? Welcome to 2025. If this is your first time coming across my channel, I want to say hi and welcome. My name is Marina. I'm a fashion, lifestyle, motherhood, and travel content creator here on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and my blog at her Millennial Closet. I want to say welcome, okay? If you're returning back, I want to say welcome, sis. You know what it is. We're family here. I'm happy. If you've been watching and you didn't see the need to subscribe yet, I hope this is your time to do that. Because 2025, we're finally committed people, okay? You have to commit to me. It's about time, okay? Subscribe. Turn on the notification bell, all right? Thank you guys so much for being here with me. So like I said earlier, welcome to 2025. I took some time off to just get ready for the new year. And then I was planning a wedding. I got married December 14th. I give God the glory. It was a perfect wedding. We did a destination wedding in Cape Town, South Africa. If you followed me on Instagram, I will be sharing more of that with you all soon. I share some on Instagram. I did vlogs, so you can watch those on Instagram and you can watch it on TikTok as well. So stay tuned for that. All right. What else? So after the wedding, it's been a lot going on too. So let's recap on 2024. 2024, my word of the year was success. I told God, anything I touch, anything I do, please allow it to be successful. And let me tell you something. It happened. The power of words is very, very much true. Use your words wisely. Do not speak just because you want to speak. And do not speak angry things, because whatever you say goes and comes right back. So be careful on what you say. Because when I tell you I spoke so much positivity into my life last year and everything worked, trust me, it did. So 2024, I got married. Yay. I had a baby. Yes. I became a homeowner with my husband. Amen to that. I launched a clothing brand that has been in the works for almost 3 years. Praise the Lord. Like literally everything was successful. Now, let me ask this. Are we still doing New Year, New Me? Because I haven't done that in a long time. I just want to know if that's still happening. And I haven't written a New Year resolution in so long, so I don't even know where to start from if I had to write one. But what I will say is 2024 was a good year, and I know 2025 is going to be a wonderful year. Last year, to be honest, having my daughter off social media was something that I was really worried about. I was worried that it might impact my brand. I was worried that I was going to lose a lot, but with a lot of prayer and a lot of consistency, that didn't happen. So I will sit here and tell you it is possible to create and have a baby offline and still have a successful brand. Does it require a lot of work? Absolutely. Do you have to put in so much stress and time? Yes. And I know I owe you guys my birthday story. I said I was going to share it. I will share that with you, so stay tuned for that. But it is possible to have a baby offline and still have a successful brand. I'll be right back. All right, I had to change the battery. The camera battery died. But I was saying that it is successful to have a child of social media if you want to, and it's also possible to raise your child off social media if you want to. It's a choice, it's a decision you have to make on your own. I did that and it worked out for me. Does it require a lot of commitment? Yes. Do you have to do 3 times more than you would normally do if you didn't go that direction? Yes, you have to. But here's how I look at it. It's a personal choice. You make the decision. You have to live up to it. So that's that. What else did I do last year? We bought a home. It was a lot to go through. The journey was so difficult. It's not an easy thing to do, I'm not gonna lie. But I think sometimes they just make it intentionally difficult. But I will say this, I learned a lot. There was so much knowledge I gained from the experience, and I want to share that with you all. So I am going to go ahead and do that eventually. I will share my journey with you all from being a first-time home buyer. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about was, what else did we do last year? Launching Swag Clothing. Swag Clothing was a baby that was in the works for 3 years. It was something that God put on my heart. I worked really hard, praise God for that, but God was always with me. And seeing people put on my clothes that I designed and manufactured and fabric and sourcing and did all of that work, and someone wears it, it's a feeling I can never describe. I don't know how to place it. I can never describe that feeling. It's one thing to resell from a wholesaler to a reseller, but it's another thing to design something and produce it and someone else wear it. It's a whole different feeling, and I'm very grateful to God for allowing me to have that, because it's something I will talk about more. What else? And the audio might be completely bad. There might be background noise, but forgive me. I ordered a microphone. It didn't work as I wanted it to, so forgive the first few videos of the year. I'll have a proper microphone later. What else? A destination wedding. So I'm gonna share more about SWI, so stay tuned, more of that. And buying a house, I think I shared that earlier. I want to share more about my journey. I think they make it intentionally difficult, but if you prepare yourself properly, I think it's an easy process. You just have to prepare, put a lot of things in place where you'll not be questioned. If there's question, you have answers to it. So I think preparation is key for this. So I'll be sharing that. I'll have a series on my house buying process. So yeah, prepare to see a lot of lifestyle content from me as well. So because I want to share, I have so much knowledge that I just hold on to. I feel like sharing is caring. So more of my house buying process, you see that. More of motherhood, I'm going to share my journey. Oh, being a mama is not for kids. It's not for kids. It's not for kids. I am so worried all the time. I am thinking if this child is okay. Is she okay? Is she fine? I am stressed about her 24/7. But I think it's all in good faith. I remember I was looking for a nanny to help us with the baby, and she told me, she said, because I was so stressed, I was saying a lot of things, and she was just like, stop. She was an older lady in her 60s, and she told me, she said, there is no right or wrong way in raising a child. You are doing a good job. And I've heard that many times. I feel like that time it was different hearing it, because this was from a complete stranger. So I want to share some of those motherhood things, because mom guilt is real. I know, like I said earlier, I owed you guys my birthday story. I will share it this year because it's part of my motherhood series as well. So you're going to get a couple of series from me. So motherhood, house buying, and destination wedding. Yes. So I've gotten questions about it on Instagram, and I'll share that here too. Planning a destination wedding. You need help. You cannot do it alone. Please don't try to be a superhero. Ask for help. But it was a fun time. I had so much fun with it, and I can't wait to talk more about that in the new year. Fashion, of course, the glue, well, let me not use a big word I don't know how to pronounce. The overall of it all is fashion. My brand will always be about fashion, because I'm a fashion girly. I love to look my best. I love to look good. So we're just going to talk about fashion things here. We're going to continue that discussion about my fashionable journey. So I'm going to lean more towards modesty. I feel like once you're a mom, once you become a wife, maybe it's just me, but being a wife and a mom, I see the word differently now. I have a different lens on. I went to Social Security a couple of days ago to do some paperwork, and the Social Security lady told me, she said, you look like a wife. I said, what does that mean? I kind of knew what she was coming from, but I wanted to hear from her. She said, from the way you smell to the way you talk, the way you present yourself, the way you sit down, everything speak, I'm grown. And I love that. I was like, oh, thank you. And it is intentional. That's the way I want people to see me when I step out of the house. I want you to look at me, okay, she mean business. There's one thing dressing bossy and mean business. There's one thing your aura and personality speaks of who you are. And that's me. So you'll see that in a lot of my fashion in 2025, because certain things are cut off since I became a wife. When I go do my nails, I choose women over men. When I do massage, I choose women over men. They're just certain things because I feel like there's certain parts of your body, or there are parts of your body now that belongs to someone else. You know, someone else is sharing that with you. I'm not saying that you're sharing it with your spouse. It's just, you just need to protect yourself. I don't know how to say. I hope it makes sense, but it makes sense to me. Protecting my aura is what I'm going for. So we're gonna see a lot of grown, responsible fashion, but still sexy. Don't get it wrong. You know, it's gonna be very modest, but very fashionable. We're gonna work with that. I did gain a lot of weight when I had the baby, so losing that weight and dressing this body is things we're gonna look at. Color is still gonna be the center of my fashionable word, so you're gonna see more colors for me in 2025. Yeah, I am very excited for the new year. I don't know if I've said this, but my word in 2024 was success. I told God everything my hand touches, everything I think should be a success, and it happened. So I am very grateful to that. If you don't practice this, it's something I started practicing about 5 years ago. Is choosing a word of the year. I'm not going to share my word of the year yet. I will share it this time next year by the grace of God. But I want you to sit and think about it. What word you want to display in your life? Do you want clean? Okay, eating clean, drinking clean, behaving in a cleaner way. That can be a word for you. Or do you want, choose a word that means something and you speak it into existence for your life. So I will leave that challenge up to you. You decide what your word of the year will be. We get overwhelmed and carried away with creating the goals and manifestation for the year. Sometimes it can just be as simple as a word. Choose a word and live by it. Okay, I want to have a pleasant year. Okay, do pleasant things. Speak pleasant things. Think pleasant. So I want you to look at creating goals of the year in a different lens. Maybe do as simple as I do and choose a word and leave it like that. All right? 2025. Prepared to see a lot of things from me. A lot of lifestyle, a lot of travel, and lots of fashion. Because I want to share that part of me now. I'm going to talk about buying a house. I want to share that journey with you guys. I love to host, so maybe you'll see one of my hosting vlog on here. You're going to see some vlogs as well. So yeah, I want to mix things up. Let's have fun this year. Let's be intentional and have fun. All right? If you've made it to the end of this video, I'm so happy you're here. Please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and you'll receive every single content I post. I post on here twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturday. And yeah, you receive every single content I post and turn on the notification bell. Let's go into 2025, or let's make 2025 one of the best years of our life. Okay? God bless you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.